Tonight, the You Paid For It team learns of a Missouri state investigation into the legislature's handling of millions of dollars in casino money.
The probe by the auditor focuses on whether all of the dollars earmarked for education are in fact going there. Investigator Elliot Davis with an exclusive interview with the state auditor on her inquiry in tonight's You Paid For It.
Missouri voters were told there would be a lot of money for education when they approved Prop A back in 2008. That removed the $500 loss limit at casinos in the state. Now, State Auditor Susan Monte is fearful that voters are not getting what they were promised.
What's your fear?
My fear is that, we go out to the voters and we say, please do this, vote this in, and we're going to give the money to the schools, and people anticipate that means extra money for the schools. And if it doesn't turn out that way, we're doing a bait and switch on the voters.
The auditor is investigating whether state lawmakers are taking funds from general revenue for education and spending it on other things, then replacing that money with casino dollars, meaning not much more going into education than there was before. Prop A supporters said passing the measure could mean up to an extra $144 million in new casino money for Missouri schools.
If that money is going in and then they're taking money from somewhere else because now they have extra money, it isn't the way it was intended to be, but it all comes down to the legislature.
I caught up with the head of the Missouri House Budget Committee, Alan Isett from West County. His committee appropriates your casino dollars.
Is the casino money going where it's supposed to go for education?
Yes, the auditor should be able to see that the legislature is taking the money in and is spending the money on education.
In past years, we've seen kind of what we think it may be the result this time around, too, is a lot of times money gets moved around. So when we looked at lottery funds, for example, everyone thought the lottery was in for education, but very little of that money actually goes to education.
Your thoughts about the auditor's look at this whole thing?
Well, part of the auditor's responsibility is to audit the state budgets, so I always welcome the auditor's office holding the state budget's feet to the fire, the bureaucracy's feet to the fire.
Is your fear that voters may have been sold a bill of goods?
Well, I think that happens. It is. I'm afraid that when we go out and we say, here is what we want you to vote on and here's where the money goes, and then we change it all around on them, we can't get voter confidence in anything we want to get passed in the future.
The audit findings are due out later this week, and we'll let you know if you're getting your money's worth from your casino dollars. Remember, if you spot questionable government spending, just call our hotline, 800-846-KTVI, and you can go to our website, foxnewnow.com, to find out just how much of your casino dollars are at stake. And you can also tell me about government waste that you spot, and I'll investigate. After all, you paid for it.